Are you ready to dance?
All right, welcome everyone to JUICETV. We're back. It's not Aeon, it's Polar. My bad. Aeon's going to be next. It's going to be next. But we got, let's see if it works. We got a couple of homies in the booth with me. I got DryNapkin and I got Taneyy. Welcome, homies.
What's up? What's up? Thanks for having me.
Yep, it looks like we got volume for you guys. Everything's looking good. Without further delay, because we've already waited too long, let's go to the gameplay. Let's have a look at our new invisible scoreboard. Let's go. Look at that. Who else has an invisible scoreboard? Nobody. Nobody. All right. Well, let's just turn that down. We'll make sure that we got that arena set so we don't forget later. We got Aeon, and we got Capital. All right, all the homies waving. They're getting ready.
I think it should be Polar, Juice.
It's Polar?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, it's been a long day. You guys are killing me. I had it Polar, and then I changed it. All right, there we go. That's better. Okay, now we got it right. All right. I think we're ready to go now. All right, let's get some starting lineups for Polar, not Aeon. That'll be next. We got Night. We got Sharksy. We got T-Wizzy. And we got Seiko. Over on the other side. Coming in. For Capital. We got Blanks. We got Lack looking right there. We got Quinn. And we got Lavender. And, oddly enough, they are on the Lavender side. So that's pretty pretty strategic, I think. Not sure. Let's get this camera.
Must be a strategy.
Let's see. We'll put this in the middle. Let's see where rounds works. Round number 1, does that work? Yeah, it works. Boom, breaking that glass. Let's get ready. We got 5 minutes on the clock. We got Capital. We got Polar. All right, DryNapkin, take us away, homie.
Thank you, Juice. Ball is about to shoot out. Let's see, where's it gonna go? It drops down in the burrow. It's loose. It's wiggling. Speaking of, we got Planks. He's taking it up. He gets tackled over there. Lavender is up there, but he gets tackled by Night, sending him straight to sleep. Ball goes up to Lack. Lack's bringing it left sidewalk. Tackled there. Sharksy receives that ball, smacks it deep, looking for a shot. Barely misses by the crossbar. It's deflected there, back into the hands of Capital.
Now we got the ball. It's going to be a tussle for the ball, but T-Wizzy comes out. He behinds the back and he scores. What a play from him.
The big old no-looker. And we got 1-0 coming in for Polar. Oh, here we go. We're in that neutral zone. We got Planks. He has it flipped out of his hand. It's going to go over there to Sharksy. Sharksy coming in fast, looking around. Sharksy hits that ceiling carb, gets knocked off there by Quinn. And T-Wizzy's going to keep that ball alive. T-Wizzy now running against that wall. Pass over to Night. Night goes up and decides he's going to go for a little scenic trip. Now he's going to fire it over to T-Wizzy. T-Wizzy brings it all the way to the ground. Now back up to the nest, waiting, looking, passes it over to Sharksy. Sharksy flips it over for Night, and he's going to be checked off. Ooh, coming in, trying to crash the goal. It's not there, and there it is. T-Wizzy puts it in. 2-0. Polar leads.
T-Wizzy with that tap in to make Polar up by 2. We got Lavender. He's taking it up to the fin, fumbling around a little bit. That's okay. He manages to keep that ball, bringing it down. Great defense there by Sharksy. Sharksy steals that, throws that deep, and it's in! Oh my, great shot, putting Polar up 3-0.
Now it's going to be a set out. It's going to be a set out from Capital. We're going to have some speed from Quinn here. Going up the right shelf, loses the ball, but T-Wizzy comes out with it going up the left side, and then he's just going to tap that in for Polar, 4-0.
4-0, just like that. Let's try to do one thing here quick, maybe. Sorry. There we go. Hopefully that looks a little bit better. It's still pretty bright. All right, anyways, here we go. We got Night. Sorry, my bad. Going a little side-to-side action. Gonna go up. Lavender gets a hand on it, but it goes over to T-Wizzy. T-Wizzy now going to fire that over to Sharksy, back to Zako. Zako now makes one miss, fires it over to Night Night. Night Night can't get it, and Lack's going to get it out.
Lack taking the ball, managing to scrape off a few defenders. He passes that to Quinn. Quinn takes it to Burrow, evades Sharksy, goes to pass it up, but gets tackled there by T-Wizzy. Into Lavender's hands, Lavender shoots, Zako stops that ball. Into Plank, Plank grabs it, shoots, and scores to put points on the board for Capital. Great play there.
Now we got set out from to Sharksy. Sharksy juggling with the ball. Lack's gonna be under him with two defenders in his face. Now we got a goalie bump. Lack's gonna score that top in for Capital.
What a move coming in for Lack. I'm gonna have to get my scoring info back up and working. But here comes Night Night going back the other way. Night Night carving around. He's gonna hit that across over to T-Wizzy. T-Wizzy passes at Bull, putting that in. Sharksy. And Polar's up 5-2.
Great passing play there. Set out for Lavender. Lavender's going to take that left sidewalk. Doesn't seem to have any defenders on him for now. Brings it over to the bridge. He's going up. He shoots that, and he scores it. Capital might be down, but they are not out yet.
Lavender with not just 1 R's, 2 R's scored that there. Now Sharksy juggling it a little. He's going to go back inside with the ball coming up that ramp. He's going to pinch it on the ground to Night Night. Now he's going to go back to Sharksy. The T-Wizzy now. It's going to be back to Zako. Now it's going to be to Night Night. What a passing play from Polar there.
Polar looking really crisp with their passes. Now here we go. Coming back. Capital trying to cut into that lead. We got less than a minute to go. It's going to be popped up, and it's going to go right in the hands of Sharksy. Sharksy's going to let it rip. We got defenders back, and there's Quinn. He's going to look to get that out of his zone.
Quinn there with the ball. He gets tackled there. Ball's knocked loose. It's a fight for it. It's a good old brawl. Night, Night, Night. 3 Nights there. Comes out with the ball, bringing it to the Burrow. Juggling around with his 2 arms. He goes, evades that one defender, brings it up, smacks off ceiling, manages to keep a little bit, but just barely gets tackled. They're losing it. He's bringing it up, still refusing to let go of that ball. He's bringing it down, going one hand, passes that. Nobody's there to receive that pass, unfortunately. Looks like Lack is going to grab that.
Now we got Lack on his own zone with Quinn. Sharksy pressuring him. Sharksy juggling with the ball there, going inside, juking around, but then he just gets defended by Capital. Now it's going to be a race towards the ball with Night Night trying to get that, but Lavender comes out with it.
And that first round will go to Polar. Unfortunately, they don't have the round set, so we can't keep track. But that was an opening round. That was a good round. Capital, maybe a little slower start. But here we go. Let's get ready. Round number 2 coming our way. All right, Taneyy, this one's yours, homie. Take us into round number 2.
All right, now we got the ball blasting off. It looks like it's going to be Lavender with 2 R's coming up, getting pressured by Sharksy. It's going to go right side, right to Night Night. He's going to shoot that off the left side of the backboard. Now it's going to be a brawl for the ball. And then Lack comes out with it with 2 defenders in his face. He's going to ceiling carve over to the outside, and he's going to try to pass that to Lavender.
Well, the ball's loose in that neutral zone. Here comes Night Night with a little bit of a breakaway. He's coming in hot. He sends it up to Sharksy, but it's a little bit behind. Night Night, though, going to get that pass back, and he's going to send it over to T-Wizzy. Here comes T-Wizzy in attack formation. Going to carve in from the sky, going to shoot and picks the corner. Woohoo! Polar up 1-0.
Great shot there by T-Wizzy. Ball set out. Lack is going to grab that. Lack might be his name, but he's not lacking speed. Brings it up, evades that defender, goes to shoot it, and it's saved there by Zako. Great save and great clear. Ball is loose. Who is that? Lack. Lack grabs that ball. He refuses to let go of it. Tackled. Sharksy's grabbing it. He's fighting for it. He's making sure that Lack won't get it. Lack is trying to get him, though. Tackled there. Great defense I'm seeing. It's an all-out brawl. Sharksy remains out on top. Shoots that. Lavender is there to pick off that ball and bring it over to Polar side.
Now it's going to be Lavender coming up the left side with T-Wizzy on him. He's going to not let go of the ball. And he's going to go up and he's going to score that under everybody.
Tying it up at 1. Capital keeping pace here. Now we got Night. Maybe that was too many knights, but there's a lot of them there. Here comes Snipe coming in from the sky. No, Quinn gets a hand on it now. Sharksy gonna try to work it in, but that goalie Planks comes out. And he's gonna look to work that out of his zone. It's loose in the corner. Now Lavender has it. Lavender with some separation is gonna look to feed it over to Lack, but it's gonna go over to Planks.
Capital with a bit of a wake-up call from that last game. But the ball, right as I say that, T-Wizzy grabs that ball. He shoots it down, misses barely, but T-Wizzy comes back. Didn't let that one pass bring him down. He smacks that right in, scoring the goal, putting Polar up.
It's going to be Lavender taking it up the right side, going inside. Now he's airborne, boost controlling down and up like an elevator. He's going to go up by one, and he's going to score it. What a goal by Lavender.
All right, 2-2. Battling back and forth. Here comes Sharksy. Sharksy goes up. Sharksy on that back wall. Going to try that bounce shot. It doesn't go. It's going to bounce right in front. Ooh, the pressure's there, but Quinn holding his wits about him. Sharksy gets it back, though. Now Lavender with the defense. Going to just tip that into that neutral zone. It gets by one. Working that ball down into the burrow. It's going to bounce back. It goes right into the hands of Planks. Here comes Planks now. He's bringing that ball down, and he's going to run right into Sharksy, and it's going to be fight for it back in the corner.
Ball is in T-Wizzy's hands. He shoots that. Quinn is there to stop that, make sure that does not go in. He passes over to Lavender. Lavender passes back to Planks. Good little passing play there. I like seeing those. He carves up a little bit, gets defended, but before that, he could pass to Lack. Lack grabs that ball, gets smacked out. Quinn's there, smacks it down, making sure Polar does not grab it. But that won't stop Sharksy, because Sharksy's going to take it. Nice little 360 there. I saw that. Shoot it in and put Polar up 3-2.
Now it's going to be set out from Quinn to Lack. He's going to go up the left side with being untouched. Now he's going to go for the goal, but he's going to juggle with the ball, and he's going to launch it over. Now it's going to be a fight for the ball, and T-Wizzy comes out on top.
Oh, Zako picks that up, gonna fire that across. It's gonna bounce down. Rolls right in the hands of Lack. Lack now taking it back the other way. Looking to tie that up. Gonna spring Lavender. Here comes Lavender. 2-on-1, or 1-on-2, sorry. And the defense stands tall. Now Quinn keeping that ball alive, coming in off the halo. Flips that over to Lack. Lack holds it, tries to turn the corner. Oh, defended nicely there by Sharksy, and T-Wizzy will try to get it out.
T-Wizzy with a nice little double ceiling club. He's bringing it down, bringing it to the burrow, evades one defender, smacks it up, passes to Zako, but it's just high. T-Wizzy manages to smack that to his other teammate, Sharksy, but Sharksy's not quite there. T-Wizzy back with that ball. He loves grabbing that, but the ball is knocked loose after a great defensive play there. T-Wizzy grabs that ball and shoots it in with an impressive steal. Man, that was great.
Now with time ticking down, it's going to be a set out from Capital. Nobody's grabbing the ball yet, but Lavender is going to come up the left side with 5 seconds on the clock. He's going to go back inside. He's going to look for a pass. He's going to get one to Lack. Now over to the right shoulder area. He's going to pass it to Planks, and Planks passes it, but now T-Wizzy has the ball, and that's not a good sign for Capital.
T-Wizzy now just throws it off the ground, and that's going to be 2-0 coming in for Polar. But that was a lot closer round. Capital was hanging with them. Let's do some chat shout-outs, or some viewers shout-outs, shall we? We got Wiggly. We got Dripsy OD. We got 2UQ. We got Frosty. We got Little Waddles. There's King. There's Astro Killer. And there's Ooey Westy, Femboy Milkers. But anyways, here we go, round 3. We almost missed it. Now here comes Night. He goes to the sky. He's going to bounce off the ceiling, bring that ball down. That's good defense there from Plank and Quinn. He's going to have that ball popped out of his hand. And Lack now looking to spring it ahead. Try to feed it over to Lavender. Lavender's have chased down a little bit. And it's going to bounce around. Now he's trying to bring it in around the corner. He has it still. He shoots and he gets it to go. Capital gets their first lead of the night.
Great shot there. It's going to be quick set to number 1, Sharksy. Sharksy's taking that up. Hits a nice little ceiling carve there. Evades the defender. Goes to shoot, but it's stopped there by Lavender with a pretty good save. Ball is in a pickle. Lack manages to grab that. Evading Sharksy. Bringing it up. Nice little ceiling carve there. Goes to shoot. scores from the top, putting Capital at a lead with 2.
Now Capital up by 2. Zako's gonna set it out to Night Night going back inside. Now he's gonna do a little nice ceiling carve there. He's gonna pass it back to, I think that's Sharp, or no, that's T-Wizzy. T-Wizzy gets however many goals he has tonight. That's a lot.
I don't think I have my stats working. No, I don't have the stats working right now. Anyways, here we go. We got Lack. Only up 1 now. Looking to get that 2-goal buffer again. Now it's coming in from up top. It's going to be swatted off. And now Night Night takes over. He's bringing that ball the other way. He's just going to fire it down. It's going to hit off some geometry and bounce high. And Lavender will pick that up.
Lavender smacking that left side right to Night Night. Night Night is bringing that. Sorry, Night Night smacks that over to Sharksy. Sharksy's bringing it over. Smacks it, tries to smack it in, but it is blocked there by Planks. Lack manages to grab that ball. Number 0, bringing it up. Getting pressured by Night Night, but manages to evade him. Evades him twice. Passes that over to Lavender. Lavender goes, passes that over to Planks. Great passing play there, but Night Night is there to steal that ball.
Now it's Night Night bringing it up the left side. Untouched. It looks like it. No, it's not going to be an open net, but he scores it either way, tying it up for Polar.
Great little fast break there. Tricking that goalie, looking back for the defender, but here comes Lavender. Lavender coming in hot. Goes off that back wall, and that's Quinn coming in with that rebound. Boom! There we go.
Great shot there by Quinn. Quizzy's taking it. He's fumbling around a little bit, but that's okay because he grabs it back. He passes that pretty deep to Sharksy. Sharksy can't get a hand on it, but smacks it over. Quinn taking up. Sharksy's there to deflect that ball to his teammates. Ball's knocked loose in the hands of Quinn. Quinn clears that deep, making sure Polar cannot grab it. Planks there, smacks that deep. Almost looking for a shot, but is a little off.
Now it's going to be a fight for the ball, but Planks is going to do a nice ceiling carve. Looking for a pass with T-Wizzy in his face. Planks still has it. Planks looking for anything he can. T-Wizzy is going to clear that over to the left side. Now it's going to be a marathon to the ball. But Quinn's going to win the race there, and he's going to try to clear that over, but gets a little juggly with that. Now Lack passes it over to Planks. Planks with T-Wizzy in his face. Now Night Night on the left side with nobody in his face. Never mind, Planks is there.
Night Night now, fighting, trying to get that ball in. Planks, though, not giving an inch. He's going to send that down. Lack's off and running. Lack trying to get it off the ring, but there's Sharksy getting back, beating him to the ball, and has it knocked off there by the geometry and just going to swat at it. And it's going to be loose there in the burrow where Quinn picks it up. He runs in. Here comes Sharksy. Sharksy, a little trick play here coming in hot. Boom! Shakalaka. Sharksy ties it up at 3. Let's go.
Closest spin yet. Ball set out. Lack is taking that. He's bringing that up left sidewalk. Doesn't seem to have any pressures yet. He's taking that up. Nice little smack off the ceiling. He's messing around a little bit with it. But Night Night's there to grab that. Shoots that. Turns around because cool guys don't look at explosions. Shoots that in. And it's in to put Polar in the lead.
Cool guys
Now
look at
Capital.
explosions. Just throwing that out there.
Now with Quinn taking it up the right side with time ticking down, he's going to look for a pass, but Night Night's looking to seal this game for Polar with time ticking down. Night Night's going to go up and down. Night Night trying to get that ball back. Capital looking to tie this game up. Buzzball now. Ceiling carving gets presser with 1 second left. Now T-Wizzy's going to throw that down. Planks has it. He passes it over to Quinn. Quinn now scores and ties the game, and now it's going to be an overtime.
Hey, Jay Sherm, sorry. Aeon is going to be coming up at 9 p.m. Eastern. Here comes Sharksy, though, in overtime. This is Polar and Capital fighting here. Polar took the first 2. Capital looking to sneak this one back. Get back in this. Oh, but no. Night Night says Night Night. And that'll be 3-0 after 3 rounds. Poor Polar.
It's been a privilege to bring it all to you. To our viewers on Earth and across.
I mean, that was a great game.
That was.
Capital tried to get back there, but Polar just...
Each round.
Yeah, that was a really close one.
Each round, these teams are getting closer and closer. There's some more homies there. There, we got some more camera time in for him. All right, ball's back in the middle. Let's get ready for round number 4. Now, here we go.
Best of 7?
Maybe. Here we go. We got Planks with it now. Planks going to take to the sky. He's going to work that ball down. It's going to be slapped around. He now picks it up. He's coming in off the ceiling. He's going to throw it down. There's Quinn. Quinn holds it off the back wall, and Night able to clear that to the corner. Night doing some good work here in this match. We've been saying his name often, and he throws it down. And now, just as I say that, he gets intercepted by Lack. Lack coming in hot. Lack deposits it in. We got a 1-0 Capital lead.
Capital has been leading these past few games. Let's just hope they can keep it up, because I want to keep casting. Night, he's taking that left side. He's bringing it, trying to evade a couple defenders. He does manage to do that, but can't get a good enough angle to shoot. He brings it up. Great stop there by Quinn with that interception, but Sharksy's there to take it right back and give it right back to Polar. He's taking up right claw, going to shoot that, shoots that, misses that barely. It's a couple misses. It's fine though, because Sharksy has it again. He goes to shoot to get his get back, and he misses. Barely. Man, that crossbar is deadly.
Now it's going to be a tussle for the ball here. Lack's going to try to get it, but now Quinn has it. Quinn on the left side with Sharksy in his face. Sharksy's going to reset it back to Zayko. Zayko now bringing it up the middle, going down. He's going to look to flip that over to somebody on Ness, but Lack's going to come out with the ball. Lack in a tussle with Sharksy. Lack trying to find a pass here. Lack still having the ball. And then now it's going to be Buzzball coming onto the right side. Getting pressure from Sharksy, but Buzzball still has the ball. He's going to look to juke around, looking for passes. It's going to be off Nest, but Lack gets pressured, and he does not try to get that shot.
Big save there coming in from the Polar squad. That ball's going to bounce to the corner. Now we got Quinn trying to get it out. Night with the interception, going to throw it in. But Buzzball's there, holding down that back line. He's now going to advance it forward. Looking to go up 2-0. And Zayko is just going to grab that ball and take it the other way.
All right, that ball gets smacked down to Night, but he can't receive that. It's just a little under. Twizzy's though to receive that. Going to pass, shoot that, not pass that. My fault, started my words. But that's in with a great shot.
Now it's going to be a set out to Lack. Lack with speed coming up the left side. Untouched now, but then Night's in his face, and then he's going to score that quickly with urgency.
A little coast-to-coast action. Just like that, Capital back up by 1. They need this round, or it'll be GG's. Now Zayko's going to pick that up, gets by a couple here. Now coming in from the corner, going to flip that up, fight Sharksy. Sharksy tries a shot, doesn't work, but Night now keeping that ball in the offensive zone, carving around. Up top comes in. Ooh, good defense there, and it's going to be checked over, but Sharksy's there. Sharksy wildly flinging at it, and Planks is going to get that ball, bouncing and rolling. It's coming around the corner. Here he comes. Planks, 1-on-1. He goes up. He shoots. Now he upon it misses. And it's going to roll over to Planks.
Lavender swooping up that ball, scooping up. But Twizzy's there. He goes for a long shot. Smacks it off the top of Trophy, I believe that's called. Night's there to receive that redirection, though. He manages to evade a couple defenders for then, but they swipe right back at him. Lavender bringing it up, looking to make it 3-1 Capital. And he, in fact, does do that with a great bounce shot.
With 1 minute on the clock, Polar has to have some urgency here. Sharksy bringing it up the middle with people in his face, but he's going to hit off the ceiling there. Passing it over, but Twizzy gets tackled. Now T-Wizzy having the ball, ceiling carving over, flipping over to Zayko. Zayko not receiving that. T-Wizzy still has the ball. He's going to flip it over to Sharksy, and he's going to get a good shot right off the ball.
Oh, wow, a little ping pong action on the side of the goal. Off the side of the goal, off the goalie, off the side of the goal, off the goalie, and in. Good work there. Here comes Lavender. And we have 22 seconds left to go. Will Polar get that tying goal, or will this round, in fact, go to Capital? Here comes, oh no, defended there by Polar. And And that's going to be Sharksy looking to bring that ball out.
Sharksy taking that ball, gets tackled there by Planks, but he does not let that stop him. He grabs on again, making that crazy get by. He still has that ball. It's getting smacked around. We're having a fight for it. That is game, though. It hit the floor, leaving Capital to get their first win against Polar.
Technically, that's not game. That's that round. That's a round.
Sorry.
That's a round.
That's that round.
That's the round. The game is the whole, or the match. But it looks like they're getting right back to it. That ball's back in the middle. Let's get ready for round number 5. Must win round again for Capital. They took that previous one. Here comes T-Wizzy looking to score quick. Shoots. Oh, a little bit high. Gonna look for some redemption, but Lavender gets that ball up and rolling. Just gonna fire it ahead, looking for Planks. Planks a little bit too far ahead. It's gonna go all the way back to Zako.
Zako, however you want to pronounce that. He goes with it, but he gets tackled there. Planks there to receive that missed ball. He's bringing it up to the halo, going to shoot to put more points on the board for Capital. He shoots, scores with a nice little move there. Great shot.
And with a wave to the camera, but Night now taking it up the left side, ceiling carving inside with a chain carve now. 3 carves, ceiling carves. He's going to shoot that at the right side of the net, and he scores to tie it up.
Now Lack has that ball. Working that ball up the arena. He's going to go skyward. Ooh, it flies back. And that's Night with it now. He's just going to flip it ahead over to Sharksy. Sharksy look to spring over to Zako, but it's going to bounce in the center and go over to Lavender. Lavender loses that. Sharksy gets tackled off. And it's going to be Night with it. Night holding it. Fires that pass across, but it's deflected. T-Wizzy has it. T-Wizzy stops, pops up. Has to slap it across. Sharksy's there waiting, shooting. And Hippopotamus misses.
That ball is up. T-Wizzy grabs it. He goes to smack it, but I think I saw 3 people try to shoot that. So if I got Night was the one that made it. I saw 3 hands smack for it.
All right, now it's going to be set out from Lack to Quinn. Quinn now taking it up the right side. Gain pressure from T-Wizzy immediately, juggling with the ball. Night comes across the screen. Now it's going to be a brawl for the ball. Night now going to smack it. It's going to come off of Anvil. But now Zako getting it. It's going to deflect off of some geometry there. Now it's going to be Lack juggling with the ball with T-Wizzy. T-Wizzy looking for a pass. T-Wizzy flips it over to Night. Night with speed now, coming up into the inside, bouncing off of something, and then it's going to be a juggle for the ball, but then Planks now gets it, going up the middle, tries to flip it over to his teammate, and now it's going to be a fight for the ball.
Now Lavender has that ball, getting some separation here, spreading out that defense. Now bringing it up, just going to chuck it ahead. Looking for Lack, finds Lack waits, splits that pass, Plank comes in, he shoots, he scores. Capital ties it up at 2.
Nice shot there to tie the game. Sharksy's coming in like a jet with all that speed. Nice little carve up there.
Ooh.
Goes to shoot it behind the back and makes it in left side. Great shot there to put Polar up in the lead.
Now it's going to be a set out to Lavender. Lavender coming up the left side now. Going into the inside, Lavender boost controlling. He's going to flip it over to Planks, or tries to. Now Sharksy with the ball. He's going to try to clear that down. The Planks has it now. But T-Wizzy gets it. T-Wizzy going into the inside on a one-on-one, and he scores. 4-2 for Polar.
Well, after a quick start for Capital, Polar coming storming back here. Now Lack has that ball, holds it, brings it down, just goes to the corner, didn't like what they had. And gonna lose that. Night has it. Night looking to extend their lead to 3. He's slow working it down. Dangerous in front of his own goal. He's gonna give that up to Quinn. Quinn shoots. No! Quinn can't get it at Night. Clears that out of his own zone.
That ball's bouncing around. T-Wizzy comes out on top of it. He's chilling on Finn, giving a little wave to the other team. But Lack comes in, does not take that disrespect, and smacks it loose. Night, been hearing his name thrown around a lot. Smacks it in, and it's saved, but then he smacks it right back in. That was a great save, but another great shot.
A little 6-7 there
5-2
from
now.
Lack.
It's going to be a set out for Lavender. He's going to juggle around with the ball. And now he's gonna have pressure from T-Wizzy. T-Wizzy behind him, but Night Night again looking to score a goal and seal this game for his team. And now with 30 seconds on the clock, they're down by 4.
Now here we go. Lack going up top. Ooh, small sail spree. Here's Seiko. Seiko coming out of that back line. Has players forward, but opted to hold it. Sharksy, the only one in the ops goal. Sharksy saves it and puts it in. That's teamwork, I guess. 7-2 now. Polar leads.
We're about to go into hot potato time. Capital wants to put some more points on the board, or they're just going to let it drop and let it be done.
Yep.
Yep. And that is game. Get it correct this time.
Now
There, yes, that is game. That is game. Congratulations goes to Polar. And despite what the score showed here in this final round, Capital was playing them pretty tight there. Probably just ran out of a little bit of pit. There's Mr. Red. Yo, Mr. Red, if you're interested in casting, hit me up at DM, and I'll see if I can't get you in my server. We can't get you in on this little party we got going. There's Sharksy. There's King. And good work out there, Sharksy. King, 420, 1-1.
6-7.
Westy Fanboy. Milkers. Who are you? Revenant.
Their streams living King.
And there's Dripsy. And there's Lavender looking sharp, bud. I like that top hat. That's a classy look, my friend. That's a very classy look.
Now he's not Lavender anymore.
There's Planks. Good work up there. Buzzball, we see you in there for a little bit. Appreciate you guys. All right, well, let's head back to the Circle Lounge here. Taneyy for a spec. Heck yeah, I agree. No Vidash. Hopefully we can. That's the plan. Hopefully we can get more of these people, more of these homies that have been putting in work. That's what we've been doing. I'm just trying to get their name out there. Show A2 that they're serious. So hopefully we can get them some spec, and then we can have not just JUICETV, but we can have DryNapkin TV. We can have Taneyy TV. We can have Unknown TV. We can have King 420 11111 TV.
Juice, what about Uwu Vesti Femboy Milkers Uwu TV?
That might be already taken. But you guys got any final words for the viewing audience?
Both teams played great despite what the score was. Capital still put up a really good fight.
I don't think I got any.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for now. I'm going to be back in a little over 20 minutes with 2 new co-casters and another matchup that will in fact be Aeon. Sorry, I got my polars and my Aeons mixed up. That's my bad. But until next time, you robots out there, you keep grinding, and don't forget, whatever you do, 6-7! Thanks, Nobadash!